Nice to see you again. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yes. And how have you been?
Oh, I've been well. Just coping with the weather change now.
Yes.
What about you?
Yeah, I have been super busy with my routine work.
Hmm.
And I had, what we call, I looked at English stuff to improve my speaking skills. Yeah.
Okay, nice. How's the weather where you are?
Currently here, drizzling.
Drizzling?
Yeah, it's drizzling here.
It's been raining here since this morning.
Hmm. We had a rainfall last night. And yeah, but presently it's drizzling.
Yeah. I mean, usually, over the past few years, before May, the month of May, we never used to really see any kind of rain. The rain
Yes.
usually used to start after the first week of June. But this year, the rain started in the middle of May.
Yes, and in the middle of May, these rains are not good for farmers.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's true.
especially, and nowadays, what we call, we have that mango trees.
Mm,
Yeah, and for them, it is, huge loss for the mango market and mango, who grow the mangoes in their field. And when, we have the what we call storm also here.
mm.
So those mangoes are, what we call falling down on earth, and yeah, that will, what we call a big loss for the farmers.
Not only the mangoes, I mean, even the people who are cultivating wheat and rice, uh,
Yes.
excessive rain, destroys the crops. So, anyway, uh, tell me what you would like to speak about today.
Anything to improve English. And as I shared few lines about mango trees and etc. And I didn't have much words to express, but if I get a chance to speak in my vernacular language, I will speak for half an hour on that topic. But coming to the
Right.
English, I can speak for general things, and but coming to the it's agriculture field and not getting uh, words, not getting the vocabulary related to the agricultural field.
So, what my advice is usually when people do not get the words or they do not get the vocabulary when they are trying to speak or express their thoughts or emotions. The best thing to do at that point is to simplify your sentences as much as possible.
Okay.
Okay? Because coming up with complicated words and stuff of that sort usually doesn't make sense unless you are speaking with distinguished people. Distinguished as in, let's say, for example, if you're a doctor, okay? If you're a doctor and you are going to a seminar and you are meeting other groups of doctors and you have to speak on a certain topic related to the medical field, then you are expected to use complicated words, right?
Yes.
However, let's say, for example, if you're using, like, for example, you're a YouTuber, right? You have got audience who might be excellent in English, or you would even have people who are starting, they
Yes.
are at the basic level,
Yes.
right? Now, if you're using complicated words, or if you are going to construct your sentences in a complicated way, you might lose half of your audience, the interest of half of your audience, because they might not understand what you're trying to say.
Yes.
So that is why I say simplify the sentence as much as possible.
Okay. And can you share three or five simple sentences about mangoes or mango trees, and These days, farmers are affected by this weather, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So let's begin. Um, Mangoes are usually cultivated throughout the summer season.
Yes.
Okay. Mangoes and mango trees. They need a certain type of weather where the weather is hot and not too humid. Okay. And they need water on the base level, where the roots are. Now, what happens is the mangoes are cultivated during the summer season because that is the kind of weather that the trees are accustomed to and they can give you the best produce. Now, if it rains normally, like light drizzles, it is perfectly fine. However, if in case there is a storm or it rains heavily with heavy winds, what will happen is that the trees are not used to this kind of weather conditions. Okay. So they are not able to produce as much mangoes as possible. And even the mangoes that they have hanging on the branches, because of the excessive water and because of the excessive wind force, that mangoes prematurely fall off.
Yes.
So the farmers are losing out on money because they cannot sell the mangoes that have fallen off the trees prematurely.
Yes.
Simple. You
Great.
see how simple? You see how simple my sentences were?
Yes, those are very simple and those are very easy to understand. Yes, great. And how can I improve myself to, how you are expressed about this topic, and how can I improve to that
Okay.
level?
So the number one thing is that, see, we always hear this phrase that practice makes perfect, right? So practicing usually will make you perfect on a particular topic. Let's say, as an example, if I'm an HR, okay, and I give you a call and I say, hey, Naveen, we have got this opening in our company as, let's say, a data analyst, okay? This is the job description. This is the salary. This is the work location. Your interview will be held at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Now, Naveen has the job description. Naveen has the data analytics or the
Data.
data scientist. He has the knowledge, right? Now, what Naveen has to do is he has to take his knowledge that he has and merge it with the job description, right? And he comes prepared for that interview that will be held at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So, any questions that will be posed to Naveen tomorrow during the interview at 5 p.m., he will be ready, right? So, yes, I agree that a person um, cannot be perfect for every single topic that might come.
Yes.
However, there's this term called an extempore. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I heard of that
Right?
example.
Right? So, an extempore gives you a certain window, a 1 to 2 minutes window where you can gather your thoughts, okay? You can think about the topic and then express the topic in 1 to 2 minutes, right? Now, it doesn't matter what the topic might be. That 1 to 2 minutes preparation is crucial because you are going to use that 1 to 2 minutes preparation to express your thoughts and your emotions and to express that topic. Okay. Now, whether it be, let's say, for example, whether it be agriculture, whether it be the environment, whether it be the weather, whether it be countries, whether it be politics, whether it be religion, doesn't matter. At least have a basic knowledge of these things. Basic knowledge. And once you will understand that as soon as you start speaking about this particular thing, your thoughts will automatically start coming. Okay,
Okay.
it will automatically start coming. So, for example, if I were to ask you, okay, Naveen, have you ever been to Goa?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you've never been to Goa.
Yeah.
Okay. However, you have a basic understanding of what Goa is, right?
Yes.
Naveen, tell me about Goa.
Sure. Mm. Whenever I think about Goa, first of all, I remember the ocean and beaches. And one more thing, uh, in Goa, the rates of alcohol are very low comparing to the other states in India. And yeah, and I I did go to Goa, but one of my friends visited Goa very recent times, and he shared few things uh, on his vacation. Those are, he spent 3 days in Goa, and first day he visited the beaches and he enjoyed the time in the beach. And the next day he went to the forts. There are several forts in Goa, so he visited forts and he took the pictures of forts and selfies, and he made a 5 minutes video himself on the forts and atmosphere. And the third day, and he visited ancient churches in Goa. So that was his trip, and he shared me, and I also looking to visit Goa very soon. Yeah, thank
You see,
you.
you never went to Goa,
Yes,
right?
yes,
But you had a basic knowledge of Goa. You had
yeah,
the basic, right? So
yes,
when I told you to tell me about Goa, did you realize that as soon as you started your first sentence, automatically the next sentences started coming?
yes.
Magic, isn't it?
Yes, and great. When I spoke about agriculture and mango trees, and my confidence level was low. But when you gave a extempore topic on Goa, you know, I spoke 2 minutes about that Goa, and somewhat my confidence levels are good. Yeah.
So you see, it's not that difficult.
Yes.
It's not difficult. Okay. So I think you did a brilliant job.
Hmm.
So, see, one thing is never doubt yourself. Okay.
Oh,
Especially when you are going to speak about a particular topic. Trust me, me as a native English speaker, even I make mistakes. Okay. Even I make mistakes. I'm not excluded from the mistakes. Okay. I make mistakes. And I learn from my mistakes because I always have this one philosophy. If I never, if I never make a mistake, I will never learn.
yes.
A person learns through their mistakes, right? Let's say, for example, if you if you rob someone, okay,
Hmm.
the police will put you in jail for 5 years,
Yes.
right? You robbing that person was your mistake. 5 years was your consequence. And after coming out from jail, you are like, I'm never going to rob again. The reason being, I did not like jail.
Yes.
So you learn from your mistakes, right?
Great. But same, and generally, I would say to my subscribers and a few aspirants who are going to learn English, mistakes are very common in learning process.
Absolutely.
And mistakes are stepping stones to fluent in English.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah, I'm telling
Absolutely
these
correct.
lines and I'm giving motivation to the learners. But
Very good.
when I when I am in a session with a tutor, and when a tutor, if the tutor give a topic which I didn't know, so that time, my confidence level was too low, and I am not able to continue the session eagerly, and I'm getting bored. I'm nervous. Yeah, when a tutor gave a topic which I knew, that time I'm speaking well and I'm giving my best. The tutors are, the way how you spoke and the way how you explained about the topic was too good. They're appreciating me. And yeah, at that time I'm feeling very glad. And coming to the other side, and somewhat, I'm feeling very low. So how can I handle these situations?
It is all about your self-confidence. And remember one thing, Naveen, no matter how well you do in life, okay, no matter how successful you become, okay, you will always have that negative bit of people who will, tell you that, hey, Naveen, you're not doing a good job. Hey, Naveen, you're doing this. Hey, Naveen, you're doing that, right? It doesn't matter how successful, or it doesn't even matter how many good things you are doing. There are going to be people who will judge you, right? As long as you have it in your heart that you are giving your best, you are learning from your mistakes, okay? You are motivating other people, okay? That is all that matters, okay? Don't focus on the people who are positive in your life. Don't focus on the people who are the negatives in your life, and you will always be happy. And that beautiful smile that you have on your face, you will have it from the morning till the night.
Thank you. Thanks for your great words. And yeah, and whenever you feel low and when you come across with a topic which you don't know, so how you will manage, and you will Google it about the topic and you will learn, or how you will handle that situation in your real
You
life.
can Google the topic. Absolutely. You can Google the topic. Now, one thing that you can do, Google the topic, get a few sentences from Google, and then frame it in your own way.
Okay.
Don't go verbatim, but by what Google is saying. See what Google says, okay? And then put it in your own words. Simple. All right. Naveen, unfortunately, time has flown by, without even knowing. Once again, my friend, it was wonderful seeing you. I want you to keep smiling, stay positive, stay motivated, okay? Because you are doing a brilliant job by, helping other people. You are motivating other people. And that is the kind of people that we need in our society, people who are motivating others, okay? So always be happy with what you are doing, all right?
You, and I'm very glad that it was a motivational session and inspiration. I took inspiration from you, and it was amazing and phenomenal. And the
I
way how you
appreciate it.
motivated me was uh, too good and amazing,
I
splendid.
appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you so much, Naveen.
yeah,
Hope you
thanks.
have a good day, buddy. You're
Yeah,
very
and thanks
welcome.
a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot, and have a great time and have a nice day. Yeah,
You too, my friend. Bye
I'm
bye.
looking forward to have many sessions with you. And thanks for your motivation. Great.
Thanks, buddy. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.